Really proud of this team tonight. I think we saw a lot of growth. I'm really happy with how we responded to the adversity that we faced. And Binghamton came out and they knocked down a bunch of threes, and they got us in rotation, drives to kicks, and we were able to fight our way back through the second period. I thought we did a really good job of executing, pounding the ball inside. Our players did a great job of getting our post players the ball. Scored 42 points in the paint here today. All right, and that's something that we wanted to do. Not only did we want to throw the ball inside, we wanted to attack downhill and get to the basket. And I thought that the one sitting next to me is Malcolm. I didn't realize how fast she was, I told her, but did a great job of attacking downhill and getting to the basket for us. And so following the game plan, we knew that we could get high percentage shots that way. Did that, and just super proud of them and their fight and their want to. And it wasn't pretty all the time, but we figured it out. We stayed together when we faced adversity, and we made it happen. And that's what this is about. And again, I've been saying this all along. Every game that we play, every practice that we have, it's our journey. And we talked about understanding the value of each possession, understanding that every possession matters. And we learned the hard way, down in Florida, in Daytona. And I think you saw that our players were determined to get this win, flying on the floor, trying to get every single 50-50 ball that they could. So really proud of our effort here today.
Tory, for you, the fourth quarter, obviously you held them off the board for such a long time. How much was that just finding success on one end and just continuing that?
Yeah, absolutely. We challenged our players to, sit down and defend and stay in front of them. And I think, for 11 minutes, they only scored 1 point. But on the flip side, we were executing offensively and we were scoring. But in order to win, those are the things that you have to do. And we did that here today.
For you, Ayslin, part of that 11 minutes, your big part, as Tory said, driving the ball. Just how much did you take that on, just taking that challenge and just being an aggressor and making things come your way?
Yeah, going into this game, our game plan was to attack the paint, our posts and guards. We knew we could get downhill on them and beat them off the dribble. And Tua helps big time on that to get me open. She's getting double teamed every time, so I know my paint layup is wide open. And coming off ball screens, it's very important, and our post players do a good job of setting screens and getting the guards open too.
Tory, you guys have had challenges in close games, some successful, some unsuccessful. How do you feel that the behaviors from tonight can help you push forward in that?
Yeah, just understanding, time and score, and valuing the ball. And I think we did a better job of that. And then, knocking down free throws down the stretch as well. Not leaving someone when they're getting double teamed or pressured, coming back to the ball. But more importantly, I felt that, and I said this to them, that we need to play to win. You can't be scared, to lose. In a tight situation, we got to play to win. And, I thought that they did that here tonight.
Hey, go ahead.
Sorry, what do you want to see differently for next week's game against Lehigh?
Well, nothing. If the outcome is the same, I'll be pretty happy, to be honest with you. But to answer your question, I do think that our bench could give us a little bit more point production. I thought Jayla Jordan's minutes were really good. I'd like to see, we changed the starting lineup a little bit here today with Gabby coming off the bench, and I'd like to see those guys be a little bit more productive. And so that we can have a balanced scoring attack. But regardless, I thought that in the second half, especially late in the third, going into the fourth, that our energy and effort was on point.
Ayslin, for you, just driving the ball, how important is that when maybe you don't find the perfect pass, just to take that ownership as a team to just find ways to get the ball in the basket?
Yeah, I think a lot of people know me as a shooter, so going into this game, again, I knew our game plan, and I knew in order for us to win, we had to attack the hoop. So I would do whatever I can to get to the basket.
Tory, for you, we've talked in years past about going from planting the flag to now who's going to wear the belt. Just how did you come up with this concept for this team and just the process of making it a thing the whole team can enjoy?
Well, it was something, I shared, the things I've done in the past. We obviously, want to make it a special moment for those who have a good game. I think that's something for them to cherish and really enjoy and get excited for one another and celebrate regardless if you win or lose. Like who impacted the game, from our team, and sometimes it's just one player, sometimes it's two, but it was in collaboration with the players. I gave them my ideas and we threw it out there, and then in a team meeting, they developed the diagrams of what it should look like. So it was their ideas, and now we have a championship belt, that we give each and every single game, and sometimes it goes to two people. But today, Liu King got it. Obviously, her double was unbelievable, and she should wear it proudly.
What was it like just getting the belt, figuring it out, and just presenting it to the team? Just obviously, it's a behavior, but it's also just a reward for what was able to be done.
Absolutely. It's I was excited, because you got to value, and you got to celebrate those successes, and I think it's a big deal when you're able to, give something to a player and acknowledge them, more importantly, and hopefully, they'll continue to, strive and utilize those behaviors to win it again. But it's just great. It's a great way for us to, end the day as we celebrate whoever got the player of the game.
Ayslin, for you as a player, just what was it like giving feedback on this and just understanding what the belt represents and what it means?
Yeah, actually, the decoration of the belt, my group won it, so I just want to put that in there. No, it's great. We love the flag idea, we love the belt idea. I think us celebrating our teammates and celebrating what we have done individually just shows all the hard work we've put into everything throughout the summer, still practice every day. So it's just very nice and rewarding that others feel like, what am I trying to say? Appreciated for us and all the work we've done.
There was a design competition?
Yep, there was.
We broke up the team into 3 groups, and they had 20 minutes or something like that, 25 minutes to put together a design for the belt. And then there was some collaboration after.
Okay.
Yes, if you want to say that your group won, that's fine.
Technically.
Yes, and then we added and
Yeah.
we collaborated a little bit down the stretch.
Yeah.
But fair to say that your group did win.
There we go. That's all I need.
Tory, this is a bit of a loaded question, but year one, what's the sleep schedule like? I know at times, sometimes it's you don't sleep. There's a lot of sleepless nights to see things through. Just what's the sleep schedule like this time of year, Tory?
What would you say?
I get a good 7 hours a night.
What do you think I get?
Probably like 4, 5.
It's minimal. Look, at the end of the day, my job is to prepare this team to the best of my ability, and that's what I'm going to do. And so, however long it takes, and if I'm not sleeping, and could I sleep a little bit longer? Yes, and I'm sure people tell me to take care of myself, and I've heard a lot of that, and I will. But right now, my focus is this team, and I'm going to do whatever I can to put them in the best position to be successful.
Anything else? Good.
All right, thank you.